Welcome world, welcome YouTube, welcome to another edition of the Amateur Corner. We're sitting here with another great fighter.
My name is Alex Ortiz, or well, for short it's Alex. Full name is Alexander Ortiz. It's all Spanish thing, you know. You get told it. Your mom was out your full name.
You hear the full name, you start hiding.
Yeah, exactly. I've hailed from Queens all my life. I currently live in Jamaica, Queens. Grew up in Astoria, where my lovely gym Striking 101 is from. And I love to funny.
That I like. All right, so how did you get into Muay Thai? What got you into it?
Funny thing, I always watched the sport. You know, I was always a huge fan. My father is in the real estate business, and I originally started from Renzo Gracie, Brooklyn. Fight gym Brooklyn, and opening day, my dad told me to come along. I was real tired from the day of work before. I was unsure about it. I walked in, and it was like love at first sight.
Nice.
Amazing facility. Jumped in for a grand opening free trial class, and we're doing it ever since.
How do you train and plan for your fights?
Really, there's no huge preparation for one specific opponent. If anything that I follow is you be ready for everything. You have to. I mean, you know, you overcompensate.
Some words have never been uttered.
You overcompensate on one, and you forget about the rest. And that's all we do. We train until we get everything right. We practice till our hearts can't beat anymore.
Nice. All right, and tonight you fought Jeremiah Vega.
Yes, sir.
And
unanimous
victorious, unanimous decision. Baby. Can't wait to put up the clips. All right, so based on your performance tonight, what would you say were your strengths, and where do you want to, how do you plan to make those strengths stronger?
Well, for one, I definitely listened to what my coaches were saying. I always kept my eyes obviously on my opponent, but my ears open to my corner, and I followed their advice to the T. I wasn't too overly excited. I didn't rush in. I was calm, and I was ready to follow what I was told.
Nice.
And that's the best thing you can do. You can listen to your coaches, man, because they see everything from the outside, but you can't see from the inside.
Very good, very good. All right. Now, you currently fighting at 125, correct?
Well, 130.
130.
My original,
catch weight.
Yeah, my original weight is 135, but I usually fight at 130 pounds.
All right, nice, nice. So at 130, what do you think separates you from the other fighters in your weight class?
One thing, I'm pretty much the smallest guy in my gym, and I have a hell of a lot of heart.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah, I think that's something.
That's something you need. Without that,
something you definitely need
you're lacking.
when it comes to this.
Without that, you're lacking.
I think that's one of my greatest strengths. Honestly, I'm stubborn. And,
coming from another stubborn fighter, I could totally feel you on that.
Stubborn, man, and
it's the type you get hit hard. It's just, you just gotta hit back. Gotcha. I like
when you want something,
you work for it, man.
You work and you work and you work.
Right. Now, one of my favorite questions, if anything, what does fighting mean to you?
If there's one thing that fighting means to me, I'm not in college right now. I work, and I'm not sure outside of this what direction I wanted to go in life. And, I have ideas here and there, but one thing that's true is not even fighting, but just training. It's the discipline that it instills, and the mental focus that it pushes into you. And it makes everything else much clearer when it comes outside of the gym. You can see things a lot more clearly, and things make a lot more sense. And fighting has just always been a way to clear my head, and it's just become something I love.
Very deep. Very deep. Nice, thank you. Nice perspective. I love that. I love getting fresh perspective, because a lot of people just want to say, oh, it's about the this and that. I just love getting that perspective, man. Every fight is different. We all have our benefits, our detractions, everything. But I like that. That was very deep. I love that. I love that. See? I love doing this. I love doing this interview. I love this. All right. Now, where do you train? And who's your team? Who's your coaches? Give them a shout out.
Well, if I could pull one person right now.
No, definitely. Come on in.
Hey.
Come on into the shot.
This is my sensei, Jonathan Ruiz, and we hail from Striking 101.
Show it up, man.
Based out in Astoria. Huge thing. We have a big location opening in Kew Gardens. So whoever's around, whoever doesn't want to make the trip to Astoria, right here in Kew Gardens, baby, and it's going to be an amazing facility from the ground up, from Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to striking. And
hey, if it's cool with you guys, I'll come on now. We make
absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
Looking forward to it, man. You seem like you got some good fighters in your hands, man.
From the beginning to the top. Absolutely.
We have we just have we're gonna have everything, man. Everything there. From heavy bags to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to stand up. Maybe even a little sauna here and there, but
All right, so let's keep this going. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to? Anybody you want to thank?
Everybody in my gym, man. Honestly, there's two other people that are, two other people. One another person that was fighting scientific couldn't be here. His name is Juan, and he's in Long Island right now doing his thing. So we're trying to bring something back home to the gym. But besides that, everybody is striking 1-1, especially my parents for believing in me and just driving. And, being here for me, even though they don't want to see me get hit. Everybody in striking 1, including UFC's owner Uriah Hall. Great person to train with, especially if you want to get your ass kicked and see where you got weaknesses, because he'll definitely show it to you. But definitely Uriah Hall.
He's a pro.
Yes, and just
fighting with the broken toe. And winning.
And throwing kicks. I don't know how a person feels.
Insane. Much love.
Yeah.
Much love.
That's endurance. If you anything that's pushing through everything, that's a lot of faith. The guy's a man.
Final question before I let you out of my grasp. Where can we get in touch with you? Where can we follow you? How can we talk to you?
I have a Facebook. Alex Ortiz. I got a beanie on, so I'm pretty recognizing white shirt. But I'm actually more active on my Instagram. It's Lyrically Vibe, and I know it doesn't match. But there's a whole other side of me outside of
That's
fighting.
what it is. Just because we fight and we enjoy hitting people doesn't mean there's more to us than that.
Exactly. But definitely Instagram Lyrically Vibe, and that's where you can find me a lot more. That's where I post more.
All right, definitely cool, because it's the whole point of the videos, man, is to get you a following, to get people behind you, and get people in your corner, man. Again, thank you for doing the interview. This is us at the Amateur Corner. Much love.